Welcome to the demo of 25C feature Update Workstation Statuses automatically using operational rules. Machines or equipment that can communicate their health and the status of the operation being carried out at a workstation are becoming more and more common in manufacturing facilities. The operation being carried out and the related equipment affect the workstation status, where an operation in progress makes the workstation in use. An equipment failure event can mark it down. In order to automate the creation of production exceptions during the execution of a work order operation, you can establish conditions based on incoming machine signal and create operational rules that apply to all linked assets and equipment. You will be able to apply the rules to one or more organizations and or resources with this release. This enables you to limit the resources that can affect update to workstation status. You can also choose the update workstation status outcome, which prompts to choose the reason behind the intended status update. Only reasons that are tied to workstation status as idle or down can be selected. Based on the workstation reason codes configured in Smart Operations configuration, you can choose any of those and the corresponding workstation status information gets populated. The configured condition based on the incoming machine signal can influence the status of the workstation while executing an operation. This demo showcases how a manufacturing engineer configures an operational rule to add applicability and influence workstation status based on incoming events. The workstation status is then updated during rule assessment based on the configured reason and a fulfilled condition. Let's quickly review how the data from connected equipment flows from the factory floor to Oracle Fusion Manufacturing Cloud. Industrial IoT gateways or middleware would be configured to communicate with the connected equipment through industrial communication protocols. The gateway or middleware would first receive the signals from the equipment, transform them into an event format that Oracle Fusion Manufacturing Cloud understands, and then post these events to Oracle Fusion Cloud. On receiving this transformed event, Oracle Fusion Cloud validates the same and does further processing and evaluation based on configured rules. Let's go on to the demo. I select the operational rules menu after navigating to the work definition work area. The operational rules that have already been created in the application are listed. I can search for a rule to check the details. We will access the rule in edit mode to review the changes made to facilitate applicability and new outcome. A rule has 5 sections: details, applicability, evaluation criteria, evaluation parameters, and outcome. Applicability is the new section for this release. You can apply a particular rule to a manufacturing organization or an asset operating organization. Once you select manufacturing organization, you have the option to select all the plants that you are interested in for this particular rule. Then you can select the association type. In this, you can either apply it to all the resources or to a specific equipment resource. And then you can select the list of resources for this particular rule. Now, let's go to the outcome. I edit it and select the new outcome, update workstation status. When I select, the list of reason codes that have been configured for idle or down will show up. I select one of the reason from the options. The corresponding workstation status also gets updated on that. Now I will update it and save the changes to proceed to the updation of workstation status in action. When an equipment encounters a failure condition, an equipment signal with a fault event or an asset status of down is received. Then based on the configured applicability and evaluation criteria, the associated workstation status will also update to down. This will also halt the ongoing operation. To summarize, with this feature, you can configure operational rules to specify preferred applicabilities related to organization and resources that can influence an outcome, and use the outcome update workstation status to enable automated workstation status update based on equipment signals. For more information on setup required and steps to enable this feature, please refer to the Manufacturing 25C What's New Update Workstation Statuses automatically using operational rule. Also refer to the Setup Connected Assets and Equipment Implementation Guide on how to capture and evaluate events from connected equipment. This concludes the demo of this feature. Thanks for watching.